FEM lesson menu meshing. I open the exercise we made in the last lesson. I will make some changes here. I hope you see all simulation files here, otherwise you have to update to reload that. Double click here, but I have it. I go to the application and first I have to make it active, then I go to application modeling. In application modeling I make some changes. I make a chamfer on this. I make a chamfer asymmetric, so here's something in this size, down there in this size. It doesn't matter exactly how you do it, but that you see the changes. Okay, I make a blend of the edge. I just make it a little bit larger. Okay, and I make a small hole in about this area. It doesn't matter exactly in at which dimension, but make the hole small, so a size of 5 millimeters will be okay. We go back to pre-post. We jump into the FEM file. We have to update, and you see this type of mesh. I will change this mesh. The mesh you find in here. You have also the element count here. I reopen it. I can say generally reduce the size to, as an example, 4 millimeter. It is a size here. I can go back, clicking this mesh active. I want to go back to 20 millimeters, and you see the difference of the mesh. I want to rechange this, and I put up this surface curvature based size variation. Look what's happening around the holes, or also in this area. You see the mesh is much finer in here. You see that's quite strange what's happening around here. That depends a little bit from this ruler. I make active the mesh, then change the ruler to 100%. Not really good change, so we just put it on the other side, apply, and not really a great influence, so we leave it on 50%, make active the mesh, and 50%, so that's something that gives us a mesh in this size. And you see we are here in this area having really not a nice mesh. So as a general rule I can say it's too large. I reduce from this mesh 10 millimeters down, and what I got is not so bad. I'm not really happy. So you see, perhaps we need other functions to make this mesh better. It's not really nice what we have here. The model cleanup option down here, this small feature tolerance, if you use it, then your model will be changed. All the small surfaces are neglected, and it can change your geometry in a kind you don't like it. So leave this if possible on 0, only change this and go up perhaps to 5% if there is not possible to make a mesh. So if you have a problem on mesh, then change this small feature from 0 to a value. Otherwise, that's all what is to say. So here this ruler is how fast it changes around the hole, or something that has a radius, and this rule is how fast it's changing from small to large elements, but influence is quite limited, and small feature tolerance does change the geometry. Small faces are deleted and it can dramatically change, so only use it if not otherwise possible. So that's all. We have been in the tetrahedral mesh menu. I base only all the time on the quadratic element CTetra10. Never change here, so leave tetra10. Okay, that's all for this lesson.